Good morning. It's Tuesday, January 14th. And this morning I want to talk about greatness. And this I'm bringing up in response to an event that's going on in this country. I have always felt that greatness is when 2 or 3 or 4 groups with different opinions are capable of putting aside their opinions and their beliefs and working together. And I consider that one of the number one principles of great. And I'm saying right now that I cannot apply the principle of greatness to the United States. And the example I am about to cite is a terrible example. It deals with the loss of lives and the loss of property. And the two factions, the Republicans and the Democrats, are taking sides against one another as to the causes of this event and what should be done about it. And I'm talking about the Los Angeles wildfires that had the leaders of the two parties fighting on two different fronts, nature and politics. The weather forecasts predict a resumption of dangerous winds this week, and the governor and the Los Angeles mayor and others find California under attack from Trump and conservatives and their advisors. Why? Why are people attacking the government of California when Mother Nature is the enemy? So California has to continue to battle catastrophic wildfires, which are consuming huge neighborhoods and taking lives. I don't know what the count is. It's around 20-something right now. And state and local officials are forced to listen to the bullshit that President-elect Donald Trump and his allies are putting out there to blame them for the destruction. A natural event now has become the ability to blame the opposition party for the destruction that takes place. So as the flames are roaring in Southern California, and the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has said he expects this to be the worst natural disaster in U.S. history in terms of the size and the scope of the damage. And he's predicting that there will be a lot more death if this continued attack of Mother Nature goes on. Newsom said that, all of that in an interview on Sunday. But instead of reaping the sympathy and the aid of Trump and his billionaire friend Elon Musk and other top Republicans, they have spent much of the past several days blaming the Democratic leadership of the state for the crisis. They are already causing high tensions between Republicans and Democrats because California is a Democratic state. Only 34% of the population voted for President Trump in that state. So maybe that's the cause. Maybe Trump doesn't like them because he didn't get enough votes. And they're blaming the politicians in California for the raging of the fires. Trump has said those politicians are incompetent. They have no idea how to put the fire out. Well, there are lots of different reasons why those fires are difficult to fight. And one of the reasons they're difficult to fight is they are new. And they are there are winds. Mother Nature is not calming down. Mother Nature not bringing in a snowstorm or rain to help the boys out. Mother Nature is intending to increase the winds on this fire. So why? Why can Trump writing on Truth Social that can't put out the fires? What's wrong with that? Well, why isn't he on the site? Why isn't he out there directing the traffic, figuring out how to fight the fire? No, he's just throwing a lot of bullshit out there and enraging people against the government of California. And many of Trump and Musk's attacks are rooted in misinformation. But they continue to rant and rave, and they are causing a political risk to the incumbent California Democrats because they don't think that they have investigated enough, and they don't think that those Democrats are taking accountability for fires. Who can take accountability for a fire occurring? And who can say what the correct action is to overcome those fires if they're not on the scene? Where are Trump and Musk? Are they there? Are they in California giving instructions on what to do? No, they're sitting in some comfortable office somewhere spouting evil statements. So while one of the administrators out there said there's plenty of money to help with fixing up the damage after it's done, the scope and the true cost of the destruction is far from clear. Weather officials are predicting that the Santa Ana winds, which can fan flames and carry dangerous embers, will continue to ramp up early Monday and continue through Wednesday. So for another couple of days, this fire is going to rage on. And all of the talk has not been concentrated on helping California and trying to figure out what to do next. It's been an explosion of anti-democratic misinformation. So my advice would be that Trump and Elon Musk should get their asses out to California and sit there and give advice, not to discourage people, not to talk against what everybody's trying to do, but to give advice to try to help. And if you can't help, then keep your mouth shut. Criticism is not the answer. Hopefully, when the dust has settled, and the problems reviewed in a calm arena, then we can get together to solve the problem. Take care. Bye.